Right, what is up, you guys? How's it going? Today, as you've probably seen by the title, or probably guessed by the title, I don't know what I'm going to title it right now, so I'm guessing it will be something that would let you know what we're going to talk about today. Today is what not to do on Amazon and how to get around this and how to buy stuff on Amazon if you are in China. So basically, if you'd seen it in the intro sequence, I have just bought this wonderful thing, which is down here somewhere now. It is the Loupedeck CT. It is the most incredible, like literally I can't stress how incredible this is tool for speeding up your workflow. It is everything that an editor could dream about. I'm not going to go into it too much because this is not a review channel, but anyway, I've been trying to order this since January. Okay, since January, and I'll just embellish you guys with a little bit of the story and what's happened so far. So I saw this Loupedeck CT thing. I've been using another thing which was like a really basic version. It had a jog wheel and some programmable buttons for a while now, but it was nowhere near a patch on this thing. This thing's touchscreen, it knows which program you're in, it changes it appropriately. You can use the jog wheel for absolutely everything. So it's amazing, and I was like, you know what? I've sold some of my recent equipment. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna upgrade. It was my birthday in February. It was my birthday on February 9th, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy this thing. I looked everywhere. Usually in China, Taobao is your source for everything, and if Taobao hasn't got it, basically it's almost not in China. Now, there may be other ways, I don't know. Hit me up in the comments if you do know other people that have stuff which you can't get on Taobao. It's very rare that you find anything that you can't buy on Taobao. So when I couldn't find it on there, and I can only find the Loupedeck Plus, which is like more of like Lightroom photo editing. It wasn't quite as good as this. I went to Amazon, and now through this channel, thankfully, I've made like several $100s in affiliate link sales. So I thought, you know what, I've got, I think it's like $350 in my Amazon account that I can spend on this. I needed, I think it was $700 to including, because like $150 was import tax. So I was like, I'll just put the extra in. It's no problem. I'll treat myself, no problem. So I did it. Bam, buy it. Virus hits in just as this is happening. Not that it actually caused any problems at that point. So what happened was, it got sent out on the track, and you could see it got to LAX airport, and then it said your order has been cancelled because it has got damage en route, so it's being returned. So it had to be returned before they would refund me. It took a long time to get refunded from Amazon. It took maybe 3 weeks, and I don't think it would have been happened then, but I got onto the customer service and was like, come on guys, like, refund me, I want to buy it again. They informed me now, because the virus is here, it's not being shipped. This item is not being shipped to China. So I waited like a month and a half. After a month and a half, I went back and I was like, oh, it can be ordered again. They'll send it again. Bam. So I paid for it. I sent it. No problem. I waited and I waited and I waited. And it was like a month and a half maybe for it to get sent over here. And I was like, well, fair enough. It's getting shipped slowly from Amazon, whatever. As long as I get it, it's fine. June the 8th comes. June 8th was the date when it's supposed to be arriving, and on the tracker you could see going through that it disappeared. Once it leaves America, it just disappears off the tracking. I guess because different countries, blah 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 blah. Wasn't a big problem. It said it would be there on June 8th. Nothing turned up. It said it should be. It looks like your package is late. It will be there no later than June the 12th. Okay, cool. June the 12th comes and goes, and it changes its status to your package is probably lost. You can click here for a refund, and we'll just give you a refund. So me not wanting to just get refunded and have the product, not have the product, I wanted it. I'd been waiting for a long time. So what I did was I phoned up the Amazon customer services, the China side, and they said, oh yeah, no, your package is arrived. It's in customs, but you will never have it. Sorry, come again? Yeah, you will never have it, because what happens is that only if you have a Chinese Shenfenzheng, the Chinese ID, can you order stuff from Amazon and get it into China. When you filled in the, like, because when you order and they say the order's been shipped, they send you a little thing and it says this is the Chinese customs thing, and it just gives you options, like you fill in your name, blah 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 blah, you choose your ID type, and then you upload 2 pictures of the ID, like the front and back of it. And it just says, okay, great, cool. What they don't tell you is that every single one of the IDs on the list, apart from a Chinese like ID card, which you can't get unless you're Chinese, is discounted. So a great job for that, Amazon. Thank you very much for wasting all my time. Then I was like, okay, fine, refund me, and I'll just order it again, but I'll use my wife's ID card and her details. Now I tried maybe 6 times, and every single time I'd order, it would say thank you for your order, blah 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 blah. And 10 minutes later, it would lock my account. It would tell me that there was suspicious fraudulent activity, and it would cancel all my orders. It would make me go through a whole bunch of hoops for jumping through stuff to try and access my account again, like changing my passwords and stuff. And when I kept going on to them, they were like, oh, sorry, we've sorted it for you, sir. We've sorted it for you. Just try again in 48 hours. And you try again, same thing, same exact thing. And their reasoning for this was suspicious activity was because I was trying to order the same thing again and again and again. Had they just sorted this out in the first place and had a system where it was much more clear, I never would have had to do that. But what go figure, trying to order the same thing because they'd never actually had it delivered. And breathe. Anyway, I ended up having to get it refunded. They've now since locked my account, which I can't get into because they're saying suspicious activity is completely locked now. You need to contact customer services. Do you know how you contact customer services? You log into your account. Great. Fantastic. If anybody has any kind of email I can get hold of Amazon on, hit me up in the comments down below, because my account still has money in it. That money I can't access now. Anyway, long story short, I ended up finding it on Taobao from some people who are importing them, I guess, by batches and selling them out. They weren't there at the time when I initially started in January trying to find this. Ordered it, and 2 weeks later, boom, arrived. So here it is. It has been a fantastic journey, but this, I just thought I'd share this with you as a cautionary tale to anybody who, if you are trying to order from Amazon in China, you can't do it without a Chinese ID card. Don't even try. The best thing to do, it would be to get a Chinese person, get them to order with their ID card, and that would be the best, because they can, like for a Chinese person, this would be great. There's Chinese Amazon, and then there's regular American Amazon. Now, Chinese Amazon is still pretty good, but it is limited. There's a lot less things that they deem fit for importing to China than the American one. The American one you can still get sent over, like I said, as long as you have a Chinese ID card, so you can get a Chinese friend to do it. Also, there are people, someone mid this kind of palaver messaged me and said, Alex, if you want to order stuff in future, here is this lady's contact card. And there is a fair few Chinese agents. If you know any, hit me up in the comments down below. I have this contact card for an agent, and she will order whatever you want from American Amazon, have it sent across, and she charges a fee for doing it, which is kind of annoying because there's already like an import duty, I think. So I don't know, like if you can get it without getting it on Amazon, do. If you really have to get something on Amazon, then you know this is the way. And for me, it's kind of annoying because a lot of Amazon affiliate link stuff means I would have to buy it from Amazon for the money I make from my affiliate links. Anyway, guys, that is basically it. It's just I just thought I'd share my experience with you on purchasing from Amazon, so that maybe if you were thinking of doing the same thing, you either know that you have to go this way and do it like a certain way, don't get caught into the same mistakes that I made, or if you can buy it from somewhere else, even if it's just a little bit more expensive, I would just advise doing that. It's really annoying. I'm guessing maybe it's part of like a trade battle with America and China, but yeah, if you can, don't bother with Amazon. just don't bother. There's plenty of other places you can buy stuff online here in China. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye bye.